with Concert, what we try to push is building your own blueprint to be successful. Um, with the industry, a lot of situations that you encounter have no blueprint. Sometimes it's who you know. Sometimes it's how much money you have, which can range in different situations when they're like, hey, you got to pay for this type of promo, or you got to pay for this person to do this for you, or whatever like that. And it's not an actual tangible blueprint to say, hey, if I do this, I get here. Or if I have this much money and I do this, I get here. There is no tangibility to that situation. So what happens with us artists is we become just start throwing everything at the wall. We get to the point where we're kind of like, hey, if I think this is a hit, is it a hit? But you can't you never really know, because yeah, it could actually be a hit if enough people heard it. It could also not be a hit, and then everybody in your friend base or everything thinks it's a hit. And so it's nothing tangible here. It's like, hey, if I know this person, or if I know this dude that has this hit song and I get him on it, you could get somebody famous on a track and nothing happened to it. It doesn't go anywhere. So there is nothing tangible to your success. You're just kind of shooting darts at the wall. What we try to do here at Concert is create a blueprint so you can understand your success. So when I talk about having around um, 30 fans so you can open any show, that's understanding that that's the ability to start having shows consistently. When you're doing around 50 fans, you can, in the smaller venues, you're able to headline those smaller venues. That's a level of success. After that, you really start making money. Like, that's the honest truth, is people with 100 fans to 200 fans in any city should be making money, because you have fans that really come out to see you, that really come to pay. Um, so at that point, 100 to 200 fans is what you're looking for all the time. So that's a blueprint to success for you. That's an understanding of saying, hey, if I'm here and I get to hear and I get to hear, I can see the success coming back. I can start seeing the fans. Then that will actually show on everything you do, like even your social medias, your YouTube, everything like that. You'll start seeing that progression, because 100 people or 100 to 200 people are supporting you consistently. When you start getting to 1,000 fans and bigger than that, then you actually see the monetary, the financial gain. You'll start seeing that, and you'll start seeing the amount of booking go up. There'll actually be a tangible, some tangible evidence to your success. The crazy thing about when I see some of these artists that are on big labels and things like that, you'll see them have all this success and they think it's tangible. And then right when the label drops them or says, hey, I don't want to push this album or anything like that, right when the label drops them, they don't have that success anymore. It's because they didn't control their fan base at any point. The label controlled everything. So then they don't know where to start. They don't know where to market themselves or where to go get the shows. They don't know any of that. So then the artist ends up in a space where all what they thought was tangible or what was a blueprint to success, they don't know any of the parts of that blueprint. So what I stress to artists is that you need to understand those parts of that blueprint. You need to understand all those pieces. And if you control all those pieces, the more those pieces that you control, the more of your career you control. Because yeah, we could say the 1% of artists that get to the top, that become the Drakes, and you know what I'm saying, the Tupacs and the 50 Cents and stuff like that. Yeah, that 1%, they get there and they'll probably be able to control it forever. They'll probably be able to do whatever they want because they got straight through the entire blueprint, and they themselves are so big of a brand and so big of a persona that people will always love them forever. They touch so many people out the gate. But then for the majority of us artists, we have to think about, hey, how do we control our own situation? We aren't the 1%. So then at that point, we have to figure out a way to control our own situation and actually be financially stable through it. So build a blueprint, and that's what we want to do here, is help you build that blueprint so you can understand your success and understand your next levels, and you can have goals set to be like, this is where I want to be next year, or this is where I want to be in a few months, or this is where I want to be in the future. And that's the goal with Concert.